What is goody, everybody? I think that's probably gonna be my permanent intro. Let me know if you think should I keep it as my permanent intro or maybe should I change my intro up. But anyways, I have not made a video for at least over like a week just because I have been busy with a decent amount of personal stuff. But now, this is my first video back in a while, and hopefully I can maybe try to drop some videos. But I mean, as you know, uh, if you've been watching my channel, my uploads have been just been like more on the inconsistent side. I don't have a true schedule. If I just have an idea pop in my mind, I just drop a video. If I don't have any ideas, I just don't drop a video. But anyways, I'm gonna make this video is gonna be like why the Clippers need to retain Jay Scrubb, or you can also call it like a little backstory on why I'm a huge Jay Scrubb stan in a way, because everybody watching this channel, everybody essentially knows that I'm one of the biggest Jay Scrubb stans out there, and I will stand him till the bitter end as long as he don't wear a Laker uniform, and but that should not happen because this man better be a Clipper for life. But anyways, so as you see, like this off season, like we have some free agency, Harnstein, Roko, we got that taken care of. But Batum, I assume we're gonna bring him back. So Scrub, I mean, he has like a qualifying offer, which is I barely know what that means, but it's definitely a insanely team friendly deal. But this man needs to stay on our team. Simple as that. Like, I'm just gonna throw some summary on why I'm a big J Scrub stan out here because, bro, this man is a walking bucket when you give this guy a chance, bro. He can score at all three levels. He can shoot the ball. He can shoot the midi. He can slash you the basket. His stats is not pretty, I'll tell you that, but that's just because you gave him really tiny sample size. And I'm purely confident that if Jay Scrub just gets a adequate amount of minute, at least like 10 to 15 minutes per game, or like even more minutes, I'm pretty confident that he's definitely going to be at least a star type player. Like his floor is a J.R. Smith. Now his upside, like what type of player who I think like Scrub could be. Obviously, I see superstar flashes in him. And I'll give two player comparisons for this guy, Bradley Beal and D'Angelo Russell. And I have a lot of films I've been digging to kind of showcase why like this man is talented, why we need to give Scrub and of course Brandon Boston, which is everybody's behind Brandon Boston's back, but Scrub is the ultimate dark horse of the Clipper community. But basically, like I'm gonna just try to I'm gonna like respond to one of the counter arguments on like some people would say that oh the team is too deep or something like that, so Scrub and Boston is not gonna get the minutes. But I mean, like seeing how often the Clippers players get injured, like there are a lot of moments when you could just like take the load off. Like Reggie Jackson, he played a whopping 40 minutes multiple times, or Paul George essentially gets burnt out a lot of times too in the beginning of the season. And I felt like there was plenty of times when that Tyronn Lue could have just easily just split that pie. Like one thing that I would love to see Tyronn Lue do is just take the loads off of the starters and the second unit and give some rotational minutes to Brandon Bolson Jr. and of course Jay Scrub, and obviously give some minutes to Jason Preston too. But definitely split that pie, bro. And every 5 games, or like when we have a rough schedule, or when we play like a pretty bad team, just randomly play Scrub and Boston Jr. as more like rather than the second unit than our actual official second unit. Like just kind of like mix it around. You know what I'm saying? Like just every like 5 games or something like that, or every 3 games, just give Boston Jr., especially Boston Jr., at least like 20 minutes. Cause come on, bro, dude is a walking bucket. Same with Scrub, but the thing is, they both can coexist because they're pretty versatile. So, but anyways, both have insane shot creation abilities, at least for Boston. And Scrub has really great athleticism, and his shot creating ability is also pretty good as well too. And he is definitely a really NBA ready player. And just before I break into film, this man cannot slip either. I do not want to see Scrub in a different uniform other than the Clippers. But anyways, enough of me just randomly rambling. Let me just break down the film. So this is more like J Scrub in college, right? Just look at that. Look at that, bro. Look at that tough take, bro. Come on, man. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. This is what Scrub could be bringing to us, man, if you just give him the adequate minutes. Like, there are so many moments when we needed the juice, especially in the beginning of the season. Like, because our players, they're just strictly catch and shoot players. Like, they couldn't buy a bucket. So, Tyronn Lue, you could have just split some of the pie, bro, and to have players like Scrub and Boston to get some of the minutes. Let me just rewind the clip. Let me just rewind it. Let me just, way over here. My bad. Okay, it's tripping. Okay, over here. Bam, bam, bam. Like, bro, that is a tough shot, bro. Like, Scrub and Boston are like one of the players that are like the few that makes like the toughest shots compared to all of our players. Because, like I said, a lot of our players other than Kawhi and PG are like, and Reggie are like more like a catch and shoot player, and you know, just split that pie, bro. Just split it. Just look at that, man. Like, you believe that guy shouldn't be getting minutes, bro? Like, like I said, my key term for what I want Tyronn Lue to do is just split the pie. Just get them young guys some minutes, man. Cause when you get them young guys playing, like that is key to success. Now, the next film is gonna be nothing other than Bradley Beal. Now check. Oh no, that's not Bradley Beal. My bad. I'm tripping out. Just him, just pulling up, smooth, smooth shot. Now this is Bradley Beal over here. Look at Bill. They have that similar type of style. Like you could just see that. And look at him just pulling up from a three. Same style. Same style if we're being 300. That same style. Now let's go back to Scrub. Let's go back to Scrub. Let's go back to Scrub. Do you see the similarities? I see a lot of the similarities. See that? You see the similarities? Look at that. Look at that. Take a look. I don't think Bill did that in the earlier clip, but I'll just show. But more of the film I just dig down, Bill does just really similar stuff that Scrub does. All right. Oh yeah. Take a look. Bam. Like this is this movement, bro. Like the way how Beal took from transition, Scrub just does it in a really similar manner. Like their mannerism are so similar. Like, like man, cause bro, I just decided to like most of like all the Scrub film that I'm just doing is college, so I could just make it like more fair, just to kind of push my case on why I believe Scrub is definitely going to be a star because this is Bradley Beal. He was a top 3 pick, and he is one of the best scorers in the NBA nowadays. Um, Probably like one of the like I believe like uh the third best shooting guard in the league. I will say third best shooting guard. While Scrub, on the other hand, just like Scrub and Beal, they both play alike. But But the reason why Scrubb was that low, like he dipped all the 55th pick, bro, is just because he was not like academically book smart. Like he struggled in school because he had a hard time learning all the books. Like, can you imagine if Scrub just did like solid during like his like school years, like his freshman year, and Scrub went to like Louisville right after high school rather than just having to play JUCO and going to the NBA. Like, imagine if Scrub went to like a school like Louisville, Florida State, Kentucky, Duke, Purdue, or any big name school. I am pretty confident that Scrub would have at least been like a lottery pick. Like, it's just that simple. Like, the Clippers should really consider themselves extremely lucky that we got Jay Scrub at a 55th pick. Because honestly, like, had Scrub just stayed one more year, he'd at least be like, I would say, a top, like, more like the teens pick, just because Scrub is a junior, but at the same time, Jaden Ivey's a junior, but he's like a lock top 5 pick. So there's always a huge possibility that Scrub could have been easily the top 5th pick if he just didn't skip to the NBA. So hey, Lawrence Frank, Jerry West, you guys should consider yourself lucky that you landed Scrub, and do not let Jay Scrub go anywhere because it's gonna be brutal. Now this is another Jay Scrub clip. Look at it. He's just more like pulling up from the 3 at this point, but just more film that I wanted to, dig down just to widen up the sample size. So this is Bill, or actually this is D'Angelo Russell, another player that I compare him to. This guy is a top 2 pick. Now D'Lo, he is a lesser status than Beal, but he still has a lot of star potential. He did have a rough Minnesota series, like against the Grizzlies, but he went off against us, and at the time, a lot of people thought he was gonna be a superstar coming out from the draft. Like he was like, and he went second pick. He was like the second pick. So, bam, take a look. Take a look how D'Lo shoots. Take a look. Just rewind it, and let's go back to Scrub. Let's go back to Scrub. Bam. Do you see that same similarity? Do you see that similarity? Like, Scrub definitely has the talent after all these clips I'm showing you, bro. Like, I'm not joking when I said Scrub shoots like D'Angelo, but and has like the same like scoring demeanor like Bradley Beal, all because Scrub can shoot the midi like Beal, Scrub slashes like Beal. Scrub the way how he shoots the ball is like D'Lo, but Scrub just needs the minutes so he could eventually become a great star player. Now I'm just gonna keep digging into some more film. Look at it, all the way from transition. Ooh, just that hammer, bro. Just that hammer, bro. Like I'll try to go back to Bradley Beal. Like, just look at that. Take a look. Bill just did essentially the exact same thing like how Scrub did earlier. Like, man, just look. Just take a look. Boom, boom, hammer. Like, all the way from full court transition. Like, I don't think I will say much. Like, honestly, I'm not. I'm just gonna let the film do the talking. Then I'll give my verdict. This is Bradley Bill with that jelly. Bill again. Bam, with the hammer. Again, similar mannerism to Scrub. Scrub and Beal, like, They are pretty damn similar. Like I'm at this point, I'm just gonna literally keep repeating myself because that is just what I see. All right, now this is scrub again. Bam, bam, lefty, bow. That is so much like D'Angelo. If I'm being 300 with you, bam, bam, boom. Now let's go next clip. D'Angelo, what's he gonna do? Oh, that's Bill. My bad. I'm tripping. Like, I actually like gathered the films like the previous days. So I will always forget like who's the person. So my bad on that. But take a look. Like the way how Scrub and Bill shoot their threes. Like the form is different, but the way how they like I don't know if you know what I mean, but like you know what I'm saying. Um like here let me just let the film do the talking. Like see what I mean? Guy passes to Scrub. Scrub, he straps it. Just bam. Bill. Someone passes to Bill. Straps it. Bam. Like, this is what I mean. Like, the way how Scrub and Bill shoots their threes are similar. Not their form, but just the way how they get their baskets. Now some more Beal clips. Midi. Same demeanor like Scrub. The demeanor is just strikingly similar. Just look at that pass. Scrub, I mean Beal, Midi. Alright, this is a D'Angelo. Oh, this is a Bill. My bad. I'm tripping a lot, bro. A tough take. Something that Scrub would commonly do. Now this is a Scrub film. Look. Bam, bam, dribble, dribble. See? That tough take, bro. And look at this tough take. Both are pretty great, rightfully so. That real tough take. And this is Scrub again. And this is double team too. Like, man's a bucket, bro. He makes that real tough shot. Like, this is another Scrub film. Look at that. Just, mm, mm. Bow. Bow. Alright. D'Lo. Same exact form, bro. Same exact form. Mm, mm. Bow. D'Lo. Dribble, 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 bow. You see? Like, all these films I've been showing y'all. Scrub, D'Angelo, and Bill. Two of these players were top three, top two picks. And one fell all the way to 55th pick. So what's the reasoning? If Scrub is so good, how come he is not getting minutes? How come he's not mentioned as, the next rising star? Like, I answered this in the beginning of the video, but I'm going to answer it again. It's just because the name of his school. Now, can you imagine if Scrub and D'Angelo switched schools? Like, Scrub went to Montverde, D'Angelo went to Trinity High School, and let's just say Scrub played for Ohio, D'Angelo plays for JUCO. Do you think would D'Angelo Russell still be the top two pick? Like, not saying D'Angelo don't deserve to be a top two pick. He rightfully so because he is like one of the biggest bucket getters in that NBA draft. But I'm just saying, like all these films I've been breaking down. Like, can you imagine if Scrub went to Montverde and went to Ohio? Let's just say in 2015 NBA draft, Scrub could have easily been a top pick for sure after all these films I've been showing you. Like, sure, you could probably say something like, "Oh, he didn't play the competition," but I mean, like, from the film I've been showing you, Scrub's been scoring on insanely tough shots, and the way how he shoots the ball is strikingly similar, like plenty of NBA superstars. Like, and also Scrub shows the perfect ideal athleticism as every single like NBA star, like a 40-inch vertical. So he has the right frame, he has the right mechanics. Just he just didn't get the right name. And Scrub, just give him, just Tyronn Luke, just give him the minutes. I do not want to see Scrub in any different uniform. I do not want to trade Scrub for like a proven star, like what I'm saying, like a Damian Lillard or DeJounte Murray or whatever. Like all the mainstream Clippers fans be talking about who's their next third starter game. Oh, Gobert or whatever. Nah, I do not want Scrub traded, bro. I don't see Scrub getting traded because Scrub essentially does not have any market trade value because no one in the league really know who Jay Scrub is. So why bother trading him? Because if you probably trade Jay Scrub, you're probably gonna just get cash consideration at most, or maybe like a second rounder, which is I am not willing to budge on trading Jay Scrub for just that. But yeah, just my verdict is I do not want Scrub to slip just because. Look at the insane talents I've been showing you about Scrub. Just and let me just look at some stats. Just dig some stats. So this is Bradley Beal's stat. Like his first 3-4 years, like he didn't average like 20 points, but look at the insane amount of minutes he got. 30 minutes, 34 minutes, 31 minutes, and you know what I'm saying? And look at his college. He averaged 14 points a game, um, 30, 34% from the three, um, 40, 44% from the field goal. Um, yeah, like, and this D'Angelo. Still, he got a good amount of minutes, similar stat. Um, and this is his Ohio State. He did fairly better. He definitely got a good amount of assists. So that's what D'Lo has an edge over all the other guys in the video is assists. And this is Jay Scrub. Look how little minutes he got. Look, just ignore the first season because he only played 4 games, but he got 21 minutes, and he actually showed a lot of promise that he produced. It's literally just 4 games. Can you imagine if you gave Scrub a cool 30 minutes a game, in all 80, essentially in all 80 games or whatever? Scrub would have been at least averaging double digits. I say a cool 16 points a game. Like dude just needs minutes, bro. When he gets the minutes, he's definitely gonna be a star. Just look at his college stat, John A. Logan. He averaged a whopping 20 points per game and 21 points per game. His 3-point percentage for his first year was pretty great, but his second year he averaged more points and he got better on his defense and his assists got better, but his efficiency dipped in a interesting faction, um, but yeah, just give him a good amount of minutes. Now you're gonna be looking at this oh, what the heck are you gassing up Jay Scrub when he shoots? He couldn't even shoot 30% from the 3-point line. Well, obviously the sample size is just really hideously small. Dude, you're only playing 6 minutes a game. Of course, your 3-point shooting is gonna be on a rough side of the spectrum. Like just if you give him the consistent minutes, at least gonna be mid 30s or high 30s. Can you imagine if you just gave a random superstar, let's just say a Devin Booker or a Donovan Mitchell, only let's just say 6 minutes per game, and they would have lots of rough edge. I'm purely convinced that it would look somewhat like this. Like, that's just facts. Like, let's just say you give Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, like, let's just say, oh, like, just he played for 4 games. He probably played for like 20 minutes or something like that, just 4 games. And, let's just say 2 of the 4 games they have really bad games. Like, you know, they miss a lot of shots. I'm purely convinced it would look just like Jay Scrubb's regular season stats. Like, dude never got a true chance because his turf toe. And hopefully, when his turf toe gets healthy, Tyronn Lue, you better give this man a good amount of opportunity. Like, I mean, like, people were saying that, oh, the Clippers are too deep or something like that, but yet Tyronn Lue just somehow found a way to play Norman Powell. So, I mean, if the Warriors could find a way how to play Jordan Poole with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, I am purely sure that Tyronn Lue could just manage to squeeze a way to play both Brandon Boston Jr. and Jay Scrubb. Like, after all these films I've shown you, like, you can clearly tell Scrubb essentially got it. He just essentially got it. Like, all he needs to get is just legit minutes. Like unfortunately, you cannot play him like more than 25 minutes per game because obviously Kawhi and Paul George, but you could at least just get him like at least like more than 10 minutes per game. Just find every single opportunity to play Jay Scrubb, and some games just play Scrubb and Brandon Boston Jr. legit minutes. Like, but yeah, just let me know what you think about this video, and be sure to definitely comment down below. Like, do you think Scrubb is like a Bradley Beal? Like, what do you think about my J Scrubb comparison? And just let me know what you think about him, and I'll definitely discuss with y'all in the comment section. And as y'all know, peace.